This is saying so much while saying nothing at all. Hey guys, this is Jules with True Crime Reactions. Disclaimer, everything stated in this video is my opinion and my opinion only. And just like everything else in these cases we discuss here on this channel, everything is alleged. Okay, so if you missed the most recent documents in the Idaho 4 case, we finally got a few documents unsealed. There's so many that we're still waiting on, and it definitely was just like not even a fraction of the list that we've been waiting on that they finally ended up giving us yesterday on Friday, October the 10th. Now, today, I have been going through the comments and I'm seeing that people are telling me that Cy is actually doing something in way of teaching a certain class, and I went and found that Truth and Transparency had actually talked about this like 2 days or so ago, but I went to the Homeland Security website and I want to show you this class and the title of this class, and it's just insane to me because the last time that we heard from Cy, he was being called a conspiracy theorist by Judge Hippler in this case, okay? He was on Zoom listening to this happening in real time, but was not allowed to get on the screen, talk to the judge, any of the things. He just had to sit there and listen to what this man was saying about him and his entire reputation. Now, I've always put a lot of weight on Cy being a part of this case because he has been working to put away bad guys for like over 20 years. He's done a lot of teaching other people how to do all of the things that he knows how to do with cell phone locations and all of the very intricate things that my brain, honestly, is just not wired for. He's beyond a pro at it. He's taught, I don't even know how many hundreds of people, maybe even thousands of people at this point. So not only was he working for the defense for the first time in his entire career, but he was doing it pro bono. And he's doing something else pro bono. But I have questions, and I'm going to throw this up on the screen first. Now, if you guys did watch the most recent document video, you saw that we got some information regarding witnesses when it comes to the state and the defense. Now, I'm going to preface this clip that I'm about to play you, but you're going to hear it in the clip too. It's a clip of me reading the witnesses from the defense side that we got again yesterday on October the 10th, finally unsealed. And Cy's name is not on it. Now, I questioned that in the video because the paragraphing, the verbiage in this document says trial witnesses. The freaking title of it says mitigation witnesses. And those are two completely separate parts of what was supposed to happen if this would have gone to trial. It would have been trial witnesses, and then if he was found guilty, this was obviously going to be a death penalty situation, and so there was going to be a mitigation session. Two completely different things, two completely different types of witnesses. There was already a bunch of witnesses that were supposed to be part of the mitigation that had nothing to do with the trial. The problem is that there are experts in the mitigation list and people that would probably also be considered trial witnesses based on the fact that it's like family and other names that we've heard of. So again, the document makes it really sort of difficult to understand if these are really trial witnesses or mitigation witnesses because both terms are in the same damn document. So I don't know, but I made mention about how we were going through the names and Cy's name wasn't on it, but it says trial in the paragraph. So if it is trial witnesses, his name should have been on it. Okay, it says that it's the mitigation witness list. And again, this also says second amended. So this was like the third one that they actually submitted, but it says mitigation. Down here, it says at trial. And that's two completely different things. Mitigation is what happens after trial. So, okay. It says Bryan C. Kohberger by and through his attorneys of record and will call the following witnesses at trial, although not necessarily in the same order as listed. Alessandra Ferris, Amanda Kohberger, so she was going to be called from both sides. Angela Alvarez, Ann Parham, Anastasia Hurt Morin, Ariel Meyer, Ashley DeTore, Aubrey Scott, Augustine Atta, Brandon Andriola. We've heard that name before. Now we have the CE person. Christian Maynard, Craig Himmons, Dale Willits, Dane Coral, Daniel Parfit, David Macon, Aline Novick Cohen, Aline P. Ryan, an expert that was previously disclosed, Ellen Trexler, Esteban Pena, Ethan Ogden, Eugene Miller, Flavio Alvarez, Gaurav Narang, Jake Voigt, maybe, James E. Aiken, an expert, Jeannie Saylor, Jeffrey Clutter, Jeffrey Lewine, that's an expert that I definitely recognize the name of, Jennifer Mavronis, Jesse Harris, I think that's the gym guy from Pennsylvania, John F. Edens, an expert, John Snyder, the professor that he had issues with was going to be called by the defense. That's interessante. Okay. Jolie Brams, Justin Reed, Catherine Ramslin, Laureus Tate, Madeline Anzinger, Maggie Sanders, Mark Barossi, Marianne Kohberger, his mother, Melissa Kohberger, his other sister, Michael Kohberger Jr., his father, Michael Perschuk, Michelle Bolger DeSales, another one of Kohberger's old professors, Rachel Lawson, expert previously disclosed, Randall Kohberger. Interestingly, it's blacked out, but then still says from state's reports. I wonder what that's all about. And if there's something about this person in the state's reports, then why isn't he on the state's witness list? Okay. Richard Kanoboy. Okay. Sherler Jacobson. Scott Kohberger, William Searfoss Jr. We've seen that name in the Pennsylvania subpoenas. Anna Kane, Anthony Soma, and then Lois Scafuri, and it's bolded for some reason. So I'm glad that this is something that Truth and Transparency had found here recently, because something about Cyray needed to be found out. And I think that if there's anything that can't be said, he's saying it without saying it with what he's about to be doing. This is important because Homeland Security actually helped on this case. So the fact that they are allowing him to host this training seminar, and there's so many things about what he's going to be teaching that have everything to do with this case, and then the title is just like cherry on top, I think this is something else that we probably should be paying attention to. So if you put his name in, you'll find that he's going to be teaching a class called Preventing the Plea, Mastering Complex Criminal Investigations. Modern investigations generate massive volumes of digital and genetic data. Terabytes are routine, and nearly every piece of evidence carries a digital footprint. Investigative Genetic Genealogy, or IGG, has helped solve cold cases, but has also raised complex questions around privacy, admissibility, and investigative standards. Social media and internet sleuths add new complications, spreading misinformation, pressuring agencies, and disrupting investigative timelines. As technology outspaces legal frameworks, a new discipline is emerging at the crossroads of science, tech, and justice. The training, a comprehensive 6-hour debrief. This free session offers practical insights into IGG and emerging technologies through real case studies. Discover strategies, pitfalls, and free tools to help law enforcement navigate today's most complex investigations. Key topics include the expanding role of investigative genetic genealogy in solving major crimes, technical and legal hurdles in managing vast digital evidence sets, privacy concerns, admissibility, and courtroom challenges tied to IGG lessons learned from real-world, high-profile investigations, recognizing investigative challenges related to complex case designations, social media, and complex cases. Completely free. Instructor. Cyray. Was he always considered a specialist in IGG? I don't remember if he was always considered a specialist in IGG. Is that new? Because notice he's using Kohberger's name on this. So this is interesting. Because again, Homeland Security worked this case, helped on this case. We have a plea agreement. No actual working theory from the state. No answers. Stuff still being filed under seal. A lot of things still being completely hush-hushed. A lot of things being denied when requested from multiple agencies. And now we have, again, the man who put his entire reputation on the line for free, going in and teaching a class on November 11th, 2025, about preventing the plea, meaning preventing having to take a plea deal. I don't know if this is just marketing or if this is legitimate, but it can't really be marketing now, can it? Because again, he's doing this for free. He handled the entire Kohberger case for free. So if this isn't a statement, then what is it? Let me know what you guys are thinking about this down in the comments. If you like the way that I present this information and give my opinion, please don't forget to leave a like on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. And please don't forget to make sure that that notification bell is set to all so you don't miss any of my rants, reviews, reactions, updates, or deep dives. See y'all.